Hello, my name is Matt. I am the co-founder and CEO of Prefactor. And what I'm going to do today is show you a demo of how you can use Prefactor to ensure a human in the loop approval workflow driven by Prefactor's custom span functionality, which you can use today. So on the left-hand side, we have a vibed conversational agent I built specifically for this purpose. This is a newsroom research agent. And so the intent is for journalists to be able to go in, identify a source they want an agent to use and review, be able to have two human in the loop steps, which approve the angle of research, and then verify and release that from a review perspective, and then ultimately go off and publish that. In the middle, we have Prefactor, the evaluation solution for AI agents in real time. And on the right-hand side, we have Slack. So the flow from left to right is the agent will start the conversation using an example document that we have already started. In the middle, we've got Prefactor, which is going to both track the spans and the traces in real time. And so we can just see here, this is the one that's just been started. And then on the right-hand side, you've got Slack. So what's happened? The agent has kicked off the process. It's identified some key things about the document. And then it's identified a key area that it wants to review in more detail. You can see that that is hit there. We've got all of the different tool calls that have been made as part of this LangChain agent. You can click into any of those and check it out, work out what is actually happening. What does the payload look like? What's the result payload? And you're also able to identify at the agent level how much this is costing, which I'll come on to in a second. On the right-hand side, you've got the human in the loop approval. So this is generated from the agent, but using Prefactor as the reason whether it moves forward or moves back. I can approve, I can reject and retry, or we can use Prefactor's enforcement within the platform to kill the agent dead and thus have to start the conversation again. Okay, let's go and approve. And so as you'll see here, the agent will kick off, it goes back from right to left. So you go Slack into Prefactor, it's been accepted, agent identifies that, moves forward. And as you can see, it's gathering more claims, it's citing, it's doing whatever you want the agent to do. And then what it's going to get to in stage 5 is verify and release human in the loop. And so as we go back to Slack, okay, yeah, it's got all of the text that's interesting in this document. It's looking at the citations, and I can go approve. Yep, let's approve that, and we can move forward to the final step. As you can see, as an example, we also apply a risk assessment to every agent that runs through Prefactor. This is set up as part of the agent implementation or instrumentation within Prefactor. But the idea is that this is actually an internal agent, so it's not particularly risky. But when you move to a different action span, you can tell that this is a highly critical risk score. And the reason for that is because this has been identified as creating information. And so as a result, we have identified this as highly risky because it's risky to you. And that's the moment in this agentic workflow that could go wrong. And then might need to be cited in the event that something goes wrong with that research in the future. Okie dokie. And we've approved, it's all moved through the loop perfectly. We can see that it's critical. We can see the span that's been created. And then because we've signed it all off, the conversation is completed. Thanks so much.